Okay, here we have some Elizabeth II old coins. So let's start with showing you this one here. Look at that. 1979. And there you have the back side. And this one here. Let's see if we can find a date here. Bermuda. We do have that part. Also, a 1979. Is that a 9? No, it's not. It's a 1970. It's a 1970. There you go. That one's a 1970. Okay. And we have this one here. Let's see what we got for a date. 1971. Alrighty. This one, look at the thickness of this one. A little bit thicker. And there you go. And we come down to this next one here. 1971. There you go. And this one, ooh. This one's had some rough times, huh? Does it have a date on this side? You can see all the patina of it, huh? Okay, let's flip it over. Maybe the date's on this side. Yes, it is. 1979. Okay. Now this one here. 1971, I believe. Oh, 1971 was a popular year, huh? It was the year of collectors. Okay. Now we go to these smaller ones here. 1979. What's this one say? 19. Well, this is a 1988, right? Well, they would look like S's. Okay. 1 penny. And we have this one here. This one's an 87. This one is, woohoo, Queen Elizabeth II. This one's all written out. Queen Elizabeth II. It's written out. And look at this. Look how the sides are. Completely different. 1965. A 10 cents. Wow. Hong Kong. Wow. Alrighty. Oops. Down to this one here now. Elizabeth II. So 1 cent. Canadian. 1963. Ah, a Canadian penny with Queen Elizabeth. Another Queen Elizabeth. A 1 cent. Oh, it's got a pig. 1971. Okay. Another Queen Elizabeth. Okay, this is a 1. It says new penny. Oh, right there. 1971. Okay. And this one here. 1981. Well, I think the interesting one out of this one is this one right here. This 1965. Because of the ridge around it, how it all look. It's a Hong Kong. 10 cents. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend. And as always, you may fan fund me. That's that little eye in the upper right hand corner. That will allow me to get to the auction, find some more of these great finds. This was an auction find. I bought a jar full of coins from different countries, and now I'm bringing it to you in video form. Alright, bye-bye now. Okay, today we're bringing you some interesting coins. It's just a combination of coins from different places and stuff. This one here is actually from Denmark. And it's Margaret II. Look how it has right at the very bottom here the SB. Makes it very different. Alright. And there's a 1977 coin. Alright, let me take you to some of these other ones. This is Elizabeth II. Regina. Alright, it's a ship. Been through its better days, huh? Look at that, isn't that different? Never got the year on this one though. Beautiful ship, look at the details of that. It's got 19 something 5. You can see it right there on the top, 19. That looks like a 5. Alright. And we have this one, 1973, Barbados. Love the design of that, huh? Kind of cute. Gives you the image of a round coin, but it's not. Look at that. Beautiful fish. That's a $1 coin. Okay, then we have this one here. Very different. This one is a round coin, but they're trying to give the image of the sided coins. Oh, look at that. Very nice. Then this one here. 1990. And another one of those like that with the ship. $2.8. Okay, and then the one we brought you at the very beginning, which is a very heavy coin. Alright, and very interesting. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend. We'll bring you some more coins from around the world. Alright, bye-bye now. These are all auction finds. Okay, here we have some very badly damaged coins. Nice group of them. Look at that. Pretty much down to nothing. Can we get a year on that? I don't know, I can't see a year on it. Maybe you can. Look at that. It's a very different coin, isn't it? Wow. Let me flip it over. Very paper thin, look at that. Oh, okay. Alright, if you know anything about this coin, by all means, please leave it in a comment. Because there's definitely something about it. It's definitely different. Super, super old. Almost down to crumbs. I don't know if it's because of where it was kept. Can't make out a year. If you can, go ahead and leave it in a comment. But I surely can't see the year. Interesting. That's for sure. Alright, and we have this one here. Definitely seen its better days. These are all damaged coins. One way or the other. I have no idea what that is. Ah, there we go. This side's better. Got a hole in it. 1942. Farting. or something 42. Maybe it isn't 1942, it might be 1842. So if you know about this one, gee, I'm asking an awful lot of you guys, ain't I? Oh, shoot. But I know coin dealers, they like to give information to help other people to learn. So this is a learning process. Okay, and we have this one here. Just a beaten up coin. Look at that. We have this one. He's just tilted. It's 1957. He's just a little bit beaten up. Not so bad as some of the others, as you can see. And we have this dime. A 1907. Well, that's different, isn't it? 1907? Is that an 07 or 67? Might be a 67. Probably is. Looks like a 6. Okay. One dime. Okay, then we have this 1964 nickel that really got punched out. He ended up somewhere as he wasn't supposed to be, that's for sure. Look at that. He ended up somewhere. This one here is just bizarre. Not quite sure what to think of this one. See, you see that this way. But then when you flip it over, look, underneath somebody wrote, printed right on it, copy. So, may have been that somebody sent it to be checked out and somebody just stamped copy just so nobody would take it seriously. Because that looks like copy, like it was stamped copy in more modern days. So I don't know if it really was or wasn't. So definitely makes you wonder. You never know on some of these. So if you know anything, go ahead, leave it in a comment. Look at the size of it. I don't know if that helps anybody. Alright. So there's some interesting coins here. Alright, be sure to sub me. Join me as a friend. We'll bring you some more. Bye-bye now. Alright, here we have a couple of cute little auction finds. They're Betty Boop. And they're the salt and pepper shakers with the lunch bucket. Look at that. Isn't that cute? That being the pepper. Thermos is the salt. It's kind of cute. Still has the tag for it with the lunch bucket. Well, look at that. Boop boop dee doo. They're just so cute. I saw that and it's like, oh, gotta gotta have it. It's just a beautiful decorative piece. Very cute. And here's another one. This one doesn't have the whole handle to lift it up. So, salt and pepper shaker. With the Betty Boo. It says lunchtime. It's terrible it doesn't have the regular handles like the other one. This one's a 2001. Oh, does the other one have a date? A year? That one's a 2001. This one is 2009. See, it says it right there. 2009. All right. Okay, also salt and pepper shaker. See the two holes for the pepper. Cute, aren't they? And the salt. Very decorative little pieces. So they're cute. I just like them because they're cute. Alright. Hope you've enjoyed my auction find. It's just a good conversation piece for the kids. So they get to see it. It's like, ah! Alright. Hope you've enjoyed it. Bye-bye now. Okay, look what the auction brought me this week here. All these Transformers turned into something else. Something for the kids to play with. Look at this one. Looks like a motorcycle and everything. But you know transform because there's a face right there. Da-da-da, Batman. Look at that. That cool. That little fella, I have no clue what he's supposed to do. This one here. Jeez, I had him go, oh. Just closes. Comes back up. I'm not totally sure what this is supposed to do, but it's something. Now this one here, and see he's got a little face there, because he's got a steering wheel right there. He goes into all kinds of other. Kids know all this stuff, I don't. Too old for that. Okay, and then this little one right here transforms. Got some walking feet there. Look at this one. Looks like a motorcycle. Look, it's got high heels and everything. So you know that one's going to turn into something else. Isn't that cool? All the different ways. And kids are really good at figuring all that out. And this guy here, I don't know what he is, but he can definitely twist and turn in all kinds of ways. He's a shooter, he shoots. But he's got all kinds of ways of twisting and turning that you know he's multitasking. That's for sure. And this one, woo! This is like so cool. This has got all kinds of ways of turning. Get him all mixed up. Look at that. So many little parts. And they all turn and become something else. I wonder how many different things he becomes. That's a lot of parts to him. If you know how many different ones you can make out of this one. I mean, God, look at these arms and everything. He really turns into something. But if you know how many different things he becomes, look at all that. Go ahead, leave it in a comment. So I think this is quite a collection for any boy to turn around and have. Now, there's so many pieces to all of it. So cool. Alright. So this was an auction find. See, you never know what you're going to get at the auction. It's really kind of fun to go. Because you get things for boys, for girls, home decorating, conversation pieces, all kinds of good stuff. This week I mostly got shelves. Because I needed more shelves and stuff. And people were not buying shells, so I got some really good deals on them. Alright, stay tuned for more. You never know what we're going to find. Bye-bye now. Okay, this is an old advertising flyer, and it does says the Saturday Evening Post. This is way back. I don't see a year on it. Let me see. Maybe it has in the back. Nope, nothing in the back. Okay, but it says for each man in the Army, one cotton worker, tools to equip him. Wow. Last year, 11,000 persons in the U.S. were employed in growing or producing raw or finished cotton and its products. About 70% of the total cotton production went to equip a serviceman. Wow. An average civilian consumes 20 pounds of cotton a year. A quartermaster corps of the U.S. Army must have 10 times more for an average soldier. Look at that. Wow. Isn't that something? What an advertising. Look at that. Cotton even goes into plain parts. Cotton goes into plain parts. Aviators' clothes, parachutes, harness, wire insulation to help them keep them flying. Cotton hammocks and shelters used by U.S. troops in the tropic has a cloth roof protecting against rain or hot sun. Look at that. Even so-called rubber tires are 50% cotton by weight. Really? Didn't know that. And this one here. Cotton ducks is a base fabric in rubberized lifeboats used by plane crews. A cotton tarpaulin acts as a shelter. It is yellow on one side and attracts friendly rescues. The other side blue as camouflage against enemy planes. Ha! Look at that. And there's the old buy war bonds. Wow. In the years when they used to try to advertise that a lot, huh? To buy war bonds. Well, how do you like that? Wow. That is some really cool advertising to have. Alright, and this was part of an auction find. Someone had saved them, put them on cardboard, wrapped them in plastic to preserve them, and here we have it today for your enjoyment. Alright, stay tuned for more. You never know what I'll find at the auction. Bye-bye now. Alright, here we have a Clarette dress shirts. Now this is an advertising from the Country Life in America, December of 1908. Okay, this is bringing you, look at that wallpaper in the back by the mantle. Look at that. Beautiful advertising. And over here it says, the smarter the function, the more prominent the shirt bosom. This is but one of the reasons why you should always select a Clarette dress shirt. And believe it or not, back then, a whole dress shirt was $1.50 and more. Can you imagine that? That fancied up shirt for $1.50. So this made some nice advertising, isn't it? from 1908. So nice to look at history and see how they were dressed and to find the cost of what the clothes is and how they advertised it. Because background means everything just as much as the shirt. Alright, and this was all preserved nicely on a cardboard wrapped in plastic. So someone took a lot of history and wrapped them all up so we could have it today. Alright, hope you've enjoyed my bringing you this. Be sure to sub me. Join me as a friend. Bye-bye now. Alright, here we have the Unexpected comic book. This is really different because this is definitely not one I expected, which great, it goes good with the unexpected. This was an auction find, and this is actually 1975. Back in the days where it only cost you 25 cents for a comic book. Who Killed Raggedy Ann? Oh. And Freak Accident. Alright, so those are the two big topics, I guess. As you can see, pretty good. Not bad, huh? Condition. Condition's everything in comic books. Let's see what we got inside. I haven't gone through them myself. This is the beginning. Alright. You can turn around and just pause as I go along so that you can read everything. I'll stop long enough for you to put it on full screen. Ah, Twinkies! Good Twinkie advertising. So go ahead and have it on full screen and just pause it so that you can read everything it has to offer. Here's where you see 1975 here. And then we have some advertising here. As you can see, the pages are really pretty good, just aged, old. I don't see no water stains or anything. Some more advertising. Looks pretty good. have some more Impossible advertising. Some more advertising here. All the sponsors. Oh, this one's a long one, so I'll just leave it right here. And bring it down for these. And the point of showing you all the pages and stuff is so that you can see the condition of the book. That's really good, just aged, which is absolutely normal. This is 1975, so 41 years ago. Alright, and this one's all about Raggedy Ann. Alright, look who's smiling now. Advertising. Batman advertising. Some more. Arthur advertising. Okay, here we have some more advertising. I have to turn it this way here. Ooh. Man-Bat. Man-Bat advertising. unexpected mail, or letters to the editors. Alright, some more advertising, and some more advertising, and some more advertising. Daisy since 1886. Alright, and as you can see, the book's in very good condition for 1975. Back in the days, it was 25 cents. Alright. Hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and we'll bring you some more. Bye-bye now. Alright, here we have an old Cosmopolitan 1894 book magazine. Now this one's March. We had one of the other ones. Now this one's in March. Of course the top cover is pretty bad off, half there. But the others is all right here, and it says right here, March of 1894, number 5. Excuse me. So here we go. Of course, we start right away. Most of their beginning of their books and stuff all started with the Pears soap. So that was there. And a little bit of advertising on the half of the cover. Alright, so this is really super old, because you know, you're talking 122 years ago. So, of course, there's some beautiful advertising and a little bit of the water damage here, you can see. Some nice advertising. And some more advertising. Ooh, Academy Colleges. Great. Nice advertising for that. Young Ladies Journal. That works out good. And as you can see, the pages are all like different sizes. You know, because it's all ends up stapled. And there you go. Ah, Victor's. Our standard values. Alright, then they always start, copyright 1894. They start with a blank page whenever they're going to start the Cosmopolitan book. There's a beautiful picture here. A Beauty of the Empire. Ooh, okay. The Sons of the Carpenters. 1894 story here. Bethlehem. These are laborers in the vineyard near Jerusalem. Ooh. The site. There you go. A lot of hard work. And this is a picture of the marketplace. Monastery at the foot of Mount Sinai. View of the south shore of the Sea of Galilee. The wailing place of the Jews. That was rather nice, wasn't it? Plowing the fields with the oxen. View of the Jordan. Jerusalem. Group of leapers. Look at that. Group at supper. Pilate's judgment seat. And this is the road to Herod's palace. An ancient olive garden. Ooh. The quadrille at the court of Napoleon I, 1806 to 1813. See how much different the pages are in length and width. Madame Reclaimer. Okay. Pauline Bonaparte. Elisa. Queen Caroline. Marie Louise. Islabi. The Countess. Marie Louise and the King of Rome. Madame Tallien. Madame Talleyrand. Madame de Stael. Queen Ortez. Josephine. Ortez. Madame de Servinge. Mealy Mars. All right. Navajo. Okay. The origin of thoughts. Okay. Okay. Stand to hang and you got your heels on. Hang your clothes with heels on. Okay. Wow, an awful lot of story about the origin of thought. Okay, the letter of an Australian traveler. I think I was supposed to say Australian traveler. You take your life in your hands when you cross in the midst of it. Okay. There's the tunnel. Nice drawing. The stations are rather pretty in themselves. Okay. There are certain bids of quaintness. Long stretch of high board fence used by the bill posters. Oh, that's true. Made a fence. Billboard posters. Interesting. Oh, look at these carts. A row of carts drawn up by the street side. Huh. Interesting. Mount Berry Bend. A bit of Greenwich Village. On the east side. A little poetry here for you. Buzz. Whole story about Buzz. Some more buzzing going on. And some more Buzz. More on the Buzz. Oh, look at that. Kind of cute. Went for her ring. Okay. Now I'm getting back into some of the Teachers College. The library. How light spreads from a center. Oh, okay. Drawing from Cass in the 8th grade. Neat. A sewing lesson in the primary classes. Well, look at that. And there's George. Instruction in woodworking. Botany classes. wood carving in the schoolroom. Huh. The 3rd and 4th grade sewing classes. Look at that. 3rd and 4th grade. Teacher's College, Mr. Spencer's task. The proposed building. The disappearance of syndicate. Oh, this one needs to go this way. Beautiful. Note from the editor. Believe it or not, this is a cab. Felt the urge to jump out of a cab. And that's a cab. Back in the old days. In the late 1800s. I entered the house. Okay. I arose from the couch. Glaze of the street paper. Everything during the dinner was matter of fact. Okay. What time did Mr. Livingston leave the house? Tears were actually casting down. Okay. Well, you had a tremendous sleep. Okay. God's will and human happiness. A nice little story there. A rather big story there. A long one. The passing of spring. Two pages here. See if we can get them apart. There we go. He stamped and requests for soap. Okay. Must have soap. The ladies doing laundry. They had long, foolish, youthful talks. He dropped in the grass. Okay. The passion of spring. The end. In the world of art and letters. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, almost looks like it's making business cards. towards the end of the book, so it's getting hard to hold on. Curl the corners. Alright, and I think we've entered advertising. Is extra of beef, 1,000 babies, 10,000 babies. Weak and strong arms. It's funny how the rest of this book is all advertising, as you can see. Alright. And this is your back cover. Few men have ever really known, a few would ever guess, what our country means by making all the chatter with us, U.S. We see it on our bound and bills and on our postal cars. It decorates our capitals, shadowed by stripes and stars, and all our barracks, posts, and forts. It plays a leading part, and the joy sailor loves it, and it shines in its heart. It may stand for United States, or yet for Uncle Sam, but there's still another meaning, this simple monogram. Now have you guessed the message which these mystic letters bear, or recognize the untold goods they're spreading everywhere? Echo the joyful tidings, and let the people know that the U.S. of our nation means we use Sapolio. Okay, now how do you like that? An interesting advertising for sure. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed my bringing this to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and we'll bring you some more. Bye-bye now.